Get that water inside now!
Auntie, it's so heavy.
Heavy? Excuse!
Please, Michelle. Please, I'll try.
In a small village surrounded by thick forests and dusty roads lived a poor orphan girl named Amora. After her parents died, she was forced to live with her cruel aunt, who treated her like a servant. Every morning before sunrise, Amora fetched water, washed clothes, cooked food, and swept the compound while her cousin slept. Though her clothes were old and patched, she remained kind and gentle. The villagers often said that even in suffering, Amora's heart still shone brighter than gold. One evening, after being beaten for accidentally breaking a clay pot, Amora ran into the forest crying. She sat beneath an old tree and whispered, "Why does no one love me?" Suddenly, she heard a weak voice. "Please, help me." Amora looked around and saw a young man lying beside the river. His clothes were torn and covered with mud. He looked like nothing more than a poor traveler. Without hesitation, Amora helped him stand. She tore a piece of her only wrapper to bandage his arm and took him to an abandoned hut near the edge of the forest. For 3 days, she secretly brought him food and water. The young man's name was Kofi. At least, that was what he told her. What Amora did not know was that Kofi was actually Prince Malik, the missing son of the king. He had escaped after enemies attacked his royal carriage on the road. As the days passed, Amora and Kofi grew close. He loved how she smiled even when she had nothing. She loved how he listened to her dreams. "I wish I could leave this village one day," Amora said softly. "And if you could go anywhere?" Kofi asked. She looked at the stars. "I would go somewhere nobody knows me as the poor orphan girl." Kofi smiled sadly. "One day, you will." The next morning, soldiers rode into the village. "The prince has been found," they shouted. Amora froze as she watched the same poor traveler she had been caring for step forward. The soldiers bowed before him. "Your Highness." Amora's face turned pale. She stepped back. "You lied to me," she whispered. Prince Malik walked towards her. "I did not tell you because I wanted someone to see me as a man, not as a prince." Before she could answer, his royal guards took him away. Days passed. Then one afternoon, the king announced that Prince Malik would choose a bride at the royal festival. Every young woman in the kingdom was invited. Amora's aunt laughed cruelly. "You? At the palace? Look at your clothes. You belong in the dirt." That night, Amora cried herself to sleep. When she awoke, she found an old woman standing beside her bed. The woman wore a faded blue wrapper and held a walking stick. "You helped a stranger when you had nothing," the old woman said. "Now it is your turn to receive kindness." With a wave of her hand, Amora's torn clothes became a breathtaking golden dress. Her old sandals became shining slippers, and her tangled hair fell in soft curls down her back. "You must leave before midnight," the woman warned. "And remember, true love sees the heart." At the palace festival, the room was filled with rich girls dressed in silk and jewels. But when Amora entered, the entire hall fell silent. Prince Malik looked up and immediately recognized her. He walked past every noble lady, every chief's daughter, every rich merchant's child. Then he stopped in front of Amora. "I have already chosen," he said. The crowd gasped. Her aunt nearly fainted. Prince Malik held Amora's hand and smiled. "The girl who saved me when I was nothing is the woman I will marry." Tears filled Amora's eyes. For the first time in her life, someone had chosen her. The wedding lasted 7 days and 7 nights. And the poor orphan girl who once slept on the floor became a princess, not because of magic, but because she had a good heart when nobody was watching.